Lainey girl. Miss Mama and her baby. Lainey is getting really big. Mama is starting to try to wean her off. What you got back there? Did a bug get you? Goodness, Annabelle. Hi, Miss Lainey. Baby. Hi. So, about this little one and her horns, the person that we had in contact with that was going to disbud her or debud her, that fell through, and as you can tell, we have missed the time frame. So this little girl is going to end up with horns, which we weren't real happy with, but we don't want to hurt her by trying to do it now. So we did have a plan in place. We had it all scheduled. It fell through. And now we're just stuck with this. So, but she's still a beautiful girl. And we'll just have to deal with the horns. Huh, Miss Lainey? Huh. She has turned into a daddy's girl all the way. Every time he comes outside, she loves all over him. And as you can tell, she's not like her mama, Miss Annabelle. She doesn't really like to be touched, but we're getting a little bit better with her. If you sit on this goat stand like I'm sitting, and she comes up to be with her baby, she will let you scratch her back just a little bit, but it doesn't last long. She gets down and runs away. But we've really been working with Lainey. Love it on her, so she's getting used to us. And it's funny because every time she sees her daddy get home from work, she yells and screams for him to come and touch her. So she's definitely getting attached to us, which is good. Huh, girl? She actually got her hoofs clipped the other day. Got to get her used to getting her hoofs clipped. And we gave her some Jump Start and some selenium. She's a pretty girl. Miss Lainey. Yeah, you're a pretty girl. And you're a good girl. Yeah. You like being touched. Does that feel good? Aw, sweet girl. Does that feel good? Yeah. You can get down and go see your mama. Oh. Miss Annabelle just came out of her heat again. So we had to deal with Mr. Loki out there trying to break down the fence. As you can tell right there, got to get that fixed again. He tries to bust down the fences. And we've got the other boys out there. Mr. Thor, he's right here. He's our other buck. Then we've got our two Weathers. And I've tried bringing them in here to get them away from Loki because he's such a bully. But Miss Annabelle here doesn't want anybody else near her baby. So she tries to bite them. So that didn't work out real well. So just trying different things, and some things just don't work out in our favor. So our newer hens, they're utilizing these laying boxes, which is really good. Would you get away from my toes? Stop pecking my toes. It teaches me not to come out here with my boots on. So anyway, got eggs there. I've got some eggs hiding in there. And then got some eggs in there. So they're definitely using these. They seem to like them. And we have our big tomatoes coming in. We didn't do cherry tomatoes this time. We did big tomatoes. And they're finally growing. And we do have one of our tomatoes turning. So that's pretty exciting. And then we have Miss Shay Shay waiting for Mama to throw the ball. It is super hot here right now, so we have to wait until the sun goes down a bit before we throw the ball. And so she is actually doing a lot better since we lost Captain. It took right at about 3 weeks for her to really settle in and to realize that he wasn't coming back. It really broke our hearts because the first week every time we would feed her, she wouldn't really eat until she realized that he wasn't coming to his food dish. She would look over and see that he wasn't there, and it took her a couple minutes to eat. But she does have a good appetite. She's doing well. I haven't washed his blanket, and she's been using his blanket at night to sleep. First couple times I learned my lesson, I covered up his blanket, not thinking about it, put another blanket over top of it so it was nice and cozy. I go back in there and she's got it all ruffled, and then she decided that she was going to put his blanket on top of the other blanket. So she did want his scent, obviously. They were together a long time. So that was pretty cute to see. But she's doing well, aren't you, girl?